Alright, well, that was easy. He's done. Yeah, well, he's about to jump to his doom, so I would say he's done. If only there was a dragon vein. Looks like my startup venture failed. Is my old position still available? You got your hair back. Anything's possible. You grow your head back. Of course it's possible. You're fired. I guess it's done? Like, that was not a really great boss fight. Like, you just do the same thing over and over again. You beat like the 2 reactors and then you punch the punch Typhoon. And I guess the reactor, like, if you beat one of them, then he's gonna keep on like stall you until the other ones heal. So what you do is you leave like a sliver of health like remaining on one of them. You go into the other one, take out the other one, just come back and like one punch and defeat the first, take out the first one, and you just punch on Typhoon. Rinse and repeat 4 times, and he's dead. Like, and I did spam item a little bit, but like, yeah, you know, like that's, if you don't have the item, it might take you 5 or 6 times, but it's not a very hard boss fight. That's wonderful that body again. Enjoy fried chicken, bubble tea every day. Oh, don't do that, boss. I'm worried about my weight too. Oh, boss is the one talking. You do really like one person comedy act. Oh, so the boss's body got destroyed, and she's like hijacked Yumi's body. Sure. Yusha's body. Yumo, can you stop looking as though you enjoying this, doing this for the good of us? Boss, I really can sound rude, it's only because you fell into Van Dyke's trap. I'm in trouble too, you know, so please figure something out. I don't want to go to the bathroom while boss watches this. Unlike the easiest case with Miss Yu, earlier case with Yu, so the separation of them, those 2 shouldn't be too difficult. Mine, so take your time. Also, should transfer magazine to the Kunlun base today. We should meet with him. Well, for old time's sake, I guess we should go. Coming to, there's alright with Vada and Baha too. Sure, both seem to be busy preparing for the entertainment festival. We can swing by and see them as well. Gallery database has been updated. Leave 10 zoom art, sure. Yeah, we finished that fight in like, without the cutscenes, it took 15 minutes. Miaozu's been a long time since you had a human body. I wish I could have seen you in your true form. I came here to reminisce. I came here to speak with you old time's sake. The project originally came from the Kunlun higher-ups, or were you acting for your own accord? Which is it? Is that really important? Still the same as ever, Meg Zhang. If you won't even answer your former colleagues, then there's no need for me to ask any questions myself. Kindly address to you, Mr. Shou. You know, my gratitude for the cooperation to your team, Meg Zhang. After this incident, our military will require reorganization, at least for a while. Luximo will not meddle in Kunlun affairs. In a situation like this, it's better to choose a safer option. However, any worse reparation incur will be negotiated with Kunlun through official channels. Mr. Bio and Didi, what are you two going to do next? Didi seems to have made contact with some companion from her past. They should be coming to pick her up in a few days. As for myself, I will go with her to check on Universe 247. I would like to see with my own eyes what Van Dyke has done there. I just want to get to know Didi too. I can't believe she's leaving so soon. I will come back to visit. You have silver hair now. Alright, okay. Well then, until your friend comes, take this chance for shopping, eating some delicious food, have some fun. Sure, thank you, Yumo, and thank you. We have some other places we need to visit now. See you later, Meg Zhang. Yeah, another time. Ximending's annual entertainment festival is next week. Please, I'm begging you, stop dragging Voldag over the place. Yes, of course, our store will do our best to serve you. Please go easy on us with your negotiations. If you try to cut down the price more, you'll never hear the end of it from me. My young lady has got the southern kind of attitude. I'm still a growing girl. Boss is still the same as ever. Anyway, I hope you're all looking forward to the entertainment festival. You'll hear me sing again. Is that so? That's great. Now, do your best. It's a shame because I'll be working behind the scenes, so I won't be able to hear you sing. There's no need to disappoint Yumo. I'll be rehearsing now, so why not have a lesson? I'll take them to the practice room. Roger that. You guys are really lucky to be able to listen to Big Sis practice live. Come on, follow me. Oh, we guys still gotta do some errands to run. We can right now. Next time we get another chance. I never thought I'd invited to the Entertainment Festival. Alright, it's time to get serious about that. Oh, you're too really excited. May will be happy to see that too. I'm getting the hang of it little by little. Maybe because you have a cute girl next to you to practice guitar. It helps just someone to trust when learning learning music. That's just wish me work reasons. Was that, sir? Forgive me. I was thinking about the pig's blood cake. Is the same. Is a shame young master refused it, but delicious with peanut powder. The springtime views reminds me of my time as a lad 30 years ago. How old are you? You look like 30. Like, do you mean you when you were 5? I smell gossip in the wind. I'm taking notes. More importantly, I want to come next soon to eat. I haven't had any mango sherry bags for dessert in 20 years. It seems everyone's working hard to prepare for entertainment festivals. We'll go back and get ready too, Leo. You're absolutely right. The festival only happens in Ximending once every year, after all. You're sick of being out of here, and you just want to go back home to Ximending, don't you? You little punk. You haven't changed a bit. Does he only have one arm? Does Boyan only have one arm? Good morning, you two. Does he only have one arm, or is he like hiding the other arm in his other coat? Are you ready? Yes, I'll be to visit before I go. Are you sure you don't want to see the others? My companions are waiting. It's okay, as long as we share destiny. I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care, you two. Next time we meet, make sure we have tons of fun together. Yeah. Well then, okay. I think he only has one arm? You naughty girl, don't touch the machine. Ah! Give me back my bubble tea, milk tea. Hey, what's happening here? Yeah, you're a stinky hag. Your super nice sister will buy me one instead. Ah. Sister Yumo. Hey, you are my favorite. Alright, I'm going to give my review here. Let me lower the volume of the music a little bit. Let's let it play, and I'm gonna give my review of this game. Oh no, it's a mad game. Like I know it's an indie, and I will judge it on the indie standards. I don't think it's fair to judge in like a small indie developer to like a big AAA game standard. So as far as indie goes, it's fine. It's not the worst indie I ever played, but it's definitely not the best. It's like very middle of the road. Is it better? Like, okay, let's say it this way: is it better than the first one? This is the sequel, so let's just judge it by: is it better than the first game overall? No. I feel like the first game has like more depth to them, as which the dungeons and stuff. Because in this game, mostly you just like go to a dungeon and like you fight a bunch of waves. You go like to an area, you fight enemies, and that's it. As in the first dungeons, you had to do like puzzle solving and stuff. Like I feel like they had more thought put into it. As a sequel, is it a good sequel to the first game? Like fully comparison, I think this is not as good as the first game. As a sequel, I think this is also a bad sequel because like they didn't add any new playable characters. This is a beat 'em up, so like the characters are very tantamount to like the enjoyment of the game, and you basically 90% of the game you had access to all of the same characters you had in the first game, but they introduced other characters like Bet and Al. You can make them playable, and like you can have Nemi playable, because I think Nemi is only playable after you beat the first game. So like you could put Nemi as a playable character. Congratulations on clearing the game. You can all I'm not playing this game again. So like you could make Nemi playable, and if you didn't want to do that, you should have added Didi as a playable character way sooner than you did. Like this game had 12 chapters, and Didi only became playable at chapter 11, which is insane to me. So yeah, as far as sequel goes, is not great. I don't like it's not a good sequel. So let's divide this thing into two parts. The combat and the story. The combat is fine, but like all it really boil down to is just like get near an enemy, press the like R button to use like one of the 3 skills you have, and like you basically spam all of your like skill points on wait for your skill point to recharge. Like you could just try to punch them with your light and heavy attack, but that really doesn't do any damage. Like, so what I ended up doing was just basically use all of my skills, then call in like an assist from one of your reserve party members, dodge the attack, and like run away with the attack until your cooldown ends, to jump back and repeat, rinse and repeat. So like the combat, I feel like is not really that deep, and all of the enemies feels like they have 3 times the health that they're supposed to. So you're just in that fight for a lot longer, and also when you do like a cool finisher attack, the enemy doesn't die. Sometimes you can do like a 3 finisher on one end before they actually dies, and it's really bad. I feel like the enemy shouldn't have this much health, and yeah, like the finishing blow should just be an instant kill move. Also, the witch time lasts so short, it barely is enough time to do anything. You would dodge out of the way of an attack, and after you dodged, you don't have the witch time, doesn't even give you enough time to jump like close to the enemy and to punch or do even one punch. So like the witch time feels useless to me in this game. So the perfect dodge feels useless to me in this game. So there's also that. Also, the enemy like takes pot shot on you off screen. Like I cannot tell how many times a character died, because like there's just an enemy off screen doing pot shot at the end on me, and then like the character, there's nothing I could do. I have an enemy in front of me, and if I don't keep hitting him, I'm not gonna be able to kill him because of how much health he has, and the enemy just off screen somewhere just keeps taking pot shot on me. Like, yeah, there's that. So, and a lot of the bosses have like a large AoE attack, which is you need to do like 3 consecutive dodge before you could actually get off the range of that attack, but the attack would land when you are just about to, like, when you just finished the second dodge. So, like, there's mathematically no way for you to dodge the attack. Only way you could dodge is to, like, predict he's going to do that huge AoE, so you could, like, jump into the enemy, do, like, 2 hits. You cannot do, like, multiple combo hits. So you have to do like 2 hits and just start dodging before he even starts attacking. Because when you see him doing the attack and then you dodge, you're already too late. You have to dodge ahead of time. So that's really lame. So that's the story. That's the combat. It's very meh. Story is really bad. Story not bad. It's uninteresting. Let's say it that way. Story is uninteresting. They want to, like, the twist they do is more like, who cares? They want to do a lot of world building without actually putting in the time to build the world, so they would just have a random character drop a line of dialogue, and it's just like, what, that contradicts everything we know about, like, about this game. Like, I don't want to go too deep into it, but let's say for, like, Kunlun in game number 1, they made it sound like a mystical place, which, like a magical mystical place. But now in the sequel, they made it like, hey, they're high tech, so they are like Wakanda. Like I said, like the first game they made it sound like a magic realm. But now, like, in the second game, I guess they watched Black Panther, so they want, like, yeah, it's Wakanda now. There's like high tech stuff. It's just like the people there are like, they have high technology. They have like an army and whatnot. And then, like, in the last part of the game, they were like, Kunlun is both of those. It's magic, it's high tech, and then there's God in it. There's like gods living in there, and remember when we say, like, Kunlun was good guys, we are, like, fighting with Kunlun, we're fighting with Kunlunians against, like, Chaos Beasts? No, Kunluns are evil now. Their master plan is to have like, Chaos Beasts possess humans, and they can control the Chaos Beasts, therefore control humans. They want to take over the world. It's like, but that's out of nowhere, and there's just one guy, like, you didn't set that up at all. Like, I guess Meg Zhang is evil, is their way of setting that up, but, like, it's really not great. I don't really like it. The only, like, good part about the game, I would say, is when we were on the iceberg and we had to, like, solve a lead puzzle, and then we were in that on that, like, island thing. We're trying to get to Fort Avalon. Yeah, those were pretty good. I think that was chapter 9 and 10, or 10 or 11 or somewhere between there. Like, the first, like, 70% of the gameplay is just, nah, who cares? But, like, in the end, when you were fighting, you were in the, like, Kunlun base, that, like, I was going to give this game maybe like a 4.5, maybe a 5, but then when the iceberg and the Fort Avalon part came in, I was like, yeah, I can see this game climbing. Then I was going to give this game like 5.5, maybe 6 even. But then, like, back to the Kunlun base, it's just like you lose all your party members for some reason, and then the fight just go on forever, and I don't know, I'm gonna call him Wukong. The Wukong fight and Typhoon fight was also pretty bad. So, yeah, I'm gonna give this game a 5 points. Yeah. I would not recommend this game if you have any, like I said, this game, when I decided to play Dusk Diver 1, it was pitched to me as like Persona but a beat 'em up. I was like, yeah, I'll give it a try. And I did enjoy the first one, but it's been years since then, and there's like Persona 5 Striker comes out in between that, and I just finished playing Bayonetta 3 and Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. Maybe it's not, like I said, it's not fair to judge an indie game by like AAA standards, but like those are just way better games at this point. So, yeah, if you want to play like a great like action JRPG, go play Bayonetta 3. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, any of them is better. If you want like a Persona style beat 'em up, go play Persona 5 Strikers. It's definitely way better. If you want to play like a Warriors game, like I would recommend Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, Persona 5 Strikers, and the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Those are all better options than this. I was tempted to do a remaster playthrough of Dusk Diver 1, but after playing Dusk Diver 2, I think I'm good. I don't think I'm going to go back to that game. I have like a good memory of playing that game. That's the first game I ever streamed on this channel. So I have a good memory of playing that game, but I don't think I want to go back. Yeah, I think if I go back, it might sour my taste on it. Yeah, I'm going to have it like live on in my memory as a decent indie game. And just like call it there. I don't think I want to go back. Mostly because if I go back and I enjoyed it, it's gonna highlight how much worse this game is. So yeah, like if I go back, it's gonna have two things is gonna happen. First thing, two possibilities is gonna happen. The first possibility is me not really liking it, like have a sour taste. And the second one is I'm gonna enjoy it as much as I did the first time, but then I'm gonna constantly make comparison to this game, and just it's not gonna be an interesting playthrough, I don't think. So yeah, there's that. Also, I was thinking about this the other day. This game feels like, I don't know if that's true or not, but if you make a game in like if you shoot them, sometimes in Hollywood, if you shoot a movie at a certain state or country, you get like tax break and stuff. Sometimes the places will actually give you a lot of money to do that. Like, this game goes hard on the Taiwanese tourism part. I wonder if the Taiwanese government actually paid for this game's development or like something. Because this game feels like they got like some money from the government to make this game to attract tourism. And like all of the criticism I have for this game could be contributed to that. They were trying to make a tourism ad like in the game, so they didn't really consider like making a good game. I don't know if that's true or not, but like that's the feel it gave me. Wherever a side quest nets me like a tourism, like Yumo has to like help tourism, I was like, did the government pay you to do this? Like I don't know, but yeah, that's it for today. I ended at like the 15-minute mark, so that's fine. I will stream 2-hour Persona 5 Royal Blind playthrough. Yeah. Alright, if you're watching this on Twitch, follow the channel, please remember, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you want. If you want to watch it live on Twitch, I'll leave the channel link down in the descriptions. I will be playing Fire Emblem Engage when it comes out. So after this game, I think I'll stream Digimon Story Cyber Sleuths and Persona 5 Royal Blind playthrough. Only stream those two until the Fire Emblem Engage comes out. Alright, see you guys all next time. Goodbye.